Hi, this is Dan. Welcome to the first episode of my Duskers weekly challenge run for week 20 of 2017. Before we get started, this is how last week finished out. I finished on top again because I seem to continue to be the only one who plays these that figured out that drone hit points and renovating salvaged drones that you recover and getting as many of them as possible, filling up your stable and getting them up to full health is the best way to max out your score. You know, hopefully other folks will start to figure that out, because as much as I like being at the top of the leaderboard, I would like it to be closer than a 3,500 point difference between me and whoever's in second place. That said, since I've been recording my weekly runs, something that is nice about this week is that I think for the first time since I've been doing this, everybody on the leaderboard is, well, for one thing, 9 of 10 actually finished, which is cool, which means that it didn't bug out for that many people, and weekly challenges do bug out sometimes. But even better than that, the starting score for week 19 was 3092, and everybody in the top 10 is pretty well above that. So, good job, everybody. Right on. And that's very, very cool. So, anyway, on to week 20. Now, as I've done the last couple of weeks, I already went ahead and started the challenge and then immediately quit so that I would have a record without having to do math, which math and I don't get along all that well, but so that I would have a record of the starting score. So our starting score is 3292, so that will be the baseline. Though there's actually a lot of people who also are sitting at 3092. I wonder if there's, because with the daily challenges, there can be fairly substantial variation in starting drone hit points for different players. I wonder if that's the case for the weeklies as well. I mean, a 200 point difference seems like a huge variance, but I don't know. When I fired it up and immediately quit, I didn't even look at the starting drone health points. So anyway, let's not worry about that right now, and let's get started. Okay. Well, we have two shops to start with in the Fey system. Okay, cool. We're in the Justice Rider. Let's see what the Justice Rider is this time. This time it's a Salvage B. I mean, it always has the same scrap capacity and all of that to start with, but it's a different ship sometimes. I think last week it was actually a military vessel, so if I had bothered visiting more outposts, I could have visited a military outpost and not had to worry about finding a military ship to do it with, because I already would have been in one. But anyway. 120, 120, and 70. That seems high. But to account for a 200 point difference, Yeah, I think there probably is a little bit of variation because a 200 point difference is 20 points of drone health. So yeah, it may be that some of us started with 120, 120, 170, and some of us started with like 120, 170, or something like that. Interesting though, I had not been aware of that before, and I hadn't even really thought of it. So that's good to know. So I have a bit of a jump on the competition. That is out of my control, so I'll take it. And yeah. Oh, and this is another one of these nasty galaxies, isn't it? Our starting ship is 4 infestation types. God damn it. Smash and grab is going to be the order of the day. Okay, and we don't even know where the exit point is yet. So, well, first let's see what we have. The Ovis Galaxy. Welcome to the Ovis Galaxy. It sucks here. It's mean and nasty and old. Okay, so the Vinogradsky is only has 3 infestation types. 2 Muteki A's, each with 4. Those are both worth very quick smash and grabs, I would think. And a government A with 4. So big ships and all the infestations in the world. Okay. And this is military B with unknown. This is a government B with 3. 3, 4. And another big ship. And 4. Okay. How about the Namok system? That was the Yalter system. If you're keeping track, no reason why anyone should, but how about you? 4, 4, 3, 4, 4. And unknown, so probably 3 or 4. And the last one we can see from here. Muteki with 3. Salvage C with 3. Muteki C with 4. That's going to be a tiny ship with 4 infestation types. There's absolutely no reason in the universe to go and visit that ship. Private B with 4, same thing there. And a military A with unknown, but with an age of 402. It's going to be another 3 or 4. And then a space station C with only 3. Alrighty then. So, one of the things I think this tells us is that it's going to be very, very, very hard unless we get lucky to get far enough into a ship to find the fuel tanks. And none of these systems are just chock full of fuel depots or space stations, which are really the best sources for finding fuel. So jump fuel is going to be a big problem. Anyway, we've got Noah, Brendan, and Marvin, the Dude Brigade, as well set up as we can. At least we're starting with stealth. Though with all of these 4 infestation ships, sensor might be nice too, so that we can be aware of slime. But okay, let's visit the Roanoke. The Roanoke Roanoke is a town in Virginia, and I'm not entirely sure where in Virginia it is. It's probably quite nice in some ways. Never been there. But let's visit a Muteki A that is named for it. Hopefully we can pick up some quick upgrades and maybe even a spare drone. That would be fantastic. I am nervous though. I don't like going into an infestation 4 ship with so little in the way of anything. We already know what type it is, so... Okay. And quickly. Okay, there's a fair number of powered rooms anyway, for what that's worth. God damn it. Boxes! Hating the boxes. Hating the box. Wow, this is a big room. This is a big room with fuck all in it, though. So, okay. D29. D27. And there is a leaper in here. Hopefully it's a leaper that will choose to move into the other room, because there's some stuff I'd like to grab in here. Oh, motherfucker! How did that fucking see me? Okay, okay, no worries. Out. Bastard. Flag R3. Info. D16. Time check. Okay, we're only 125 in. That's not bad. That's not bad. FFR5. I don't... And what kind of upgrade am I collecting? Could it please be like a remote power? Oh, the info didn't even take. Okay. Long-range scanner, not the most useful. In fact, one of the least useful. Oh, thank God Noah was tough enough to take that hit. Okay. And slime spawns in the generator room at 2 minutes. Right? Yeah, and that room isn't big enough that we can hide 2 drones in there while we check out R4 and R5, or R4 and R7 through the airlocks. So we got 1 scrap, which means we could go to the... Fuck it. We have to call this, because that happened way too quick. What was that? It spawned at 2 minutes. Oh my god. Fuck you. Fuck you, slime. Okay. Fine. We're out. Yeah, and I know Noah took a big hit, but I think Noah is going to be moved to the back or put on generator duty. And Brendan will now be our explore drone. But, okay. Now, long-range scanners are kind of a funny thing, because as soon as you install them, they start deteriorating. But you also need to install them, like, once, basically. And that told us nothing else about the galaxy we're in. Oh my god. Okay, it's going to be all like that, is it? Right. Well, we enjoy a challenge. That's a fuel depot. Only 3 infestation types. So we burned 2 to get here, and then another 3 propulsion to get to the Vinogradsky. I think we need to go here first and just hope that we find something that that we actually want to buy that might help with this. Perhaps an offensive upgrade, or remote power, something. Scan and sensor are both appealing. Okay, there's nothing here, so buy. Okay. Scan, sensor, and given that our generator drone is often going to be at risk, maybe I should pick up the pry as well. Hate using pry. I really, really hate using pry, actually. But I don't like opening up rooms when I don't know what's inside them beforehand, and I really don't like using them when I can't close the door behind me. So, anyway, should I? Oh, decisions. And given that I've decided that I'm not going to escape to Maine if a particular ship goes badly, which I held to last time, and I was proud of that. It matters a lot more that I don't make any mistakes, or I don't make any mistakes that I can't recover from. Yeah, if I had motion, it would be worth it. But, well, I might get motion at the next shop I visit, so maybe having pry wouldn't be such a bad thing. Yeah, okay. Not sure that's the best idea in the world, but if you got your scraps, spend it. Can't take it with you. But we have scan now, which will make smash and grabs a whole lot more lucrative, even if we only get one room in. Where do we go first? I think we go to the fuel depot, and hopefully we can find the fuel source. And I mean, a fuel depot B is going to be huge, but I think we do that. And then if we pick up one propulsion fuel, we nip over to the Durga and see if we can't pick something up from there. Now, how are we going to change the kitting out? Well, having lost so many of Noah's hit points definitely complicates things. So Brendan is now our lead drone. He needs stealth, scan. Shit. Really, he needs stealth, scan, and gather. Well, maybe he just needs stealth. No, not gather. Sensor and interface. And Marvin, who will be going second, will be scan, gather, and tow. I don't like that, because I have to then use two drones to do basic explore stuff, but actually, no, not the interface. We will give you the scan. And we'll give Marvin the interface. Think that makes the best sense. It will mean having to send a second drone back in to pick up the stuff that that Brendan discovers, but if we do that quickly enough and efficiently enough, hopefully that works. We have a dormant drone in 2. Okay. Well, This one only has 3, so who knows? Okay, and that's an incredibly tiny room, but nav 23R3. Generator, gather. D18, D10. And actually dock A3 and a time check. We're only a minute in. Okay. Okay. Fine. Oh shit. I don't have the fucking gather. Okay. Get it, get it, get it, get out. And let's pop R5. Or pop A3. Okay. Ah, shit. And it spawned at 2 fucking minutes. Great. Okay, well. Dock A4. I think we need to do this quick. Okay. Dock A3, quickly, quickly, quickly. Dock A4. Who knows what he's got, but yeah, lose the generator room that quickly. We have we have Sonic and a gather, lovely. That doesn't do a whole lot for us. I hate to say it. Okay, well, it kind of looks like you and I, you and I being you and I, are at the limits of the galaxy because when I ran the long-range scanner, it didn't reveal any more systems in that direction. Could be wrong. There might be something kind of to the southwest of Namok, but I think this one might be short. Anyway, right. Oh, and Aaron is another powerful one. So we need 90, which is 3 upgrades to get Noah back to full. And to get Aaron back to full, we need 4 more. Right now we have 10. So if we find the jump gate, we could actually just run for it right now, which might not be the worst thing to do, frankly. I mean, I hate to be thinking about that early, but both ships I visited had a slime spawn at 2 minutes, and that's just brutal, especially because it's happening in the generator room. Of course, I could work to make sure that doesn't happen again. But and what did the altar look like? Yeah, the aggressor, the Ravana. I think we have to start with the store again. Oh, and it didn't let us go to the store first for whatever reason. You can choose destinations in the in the map of the system that you're jumping into sometimes and not others, and I don't really understand why or how that works or doesn't work in a given moment. No. Think we're going to take Aaron along. Um, Not necessarily. I don't think we're going to heal him either yet. We might be able to use him as a spare camera if we need to. We can just tow him into a room, leave him there, and see what comes inside and track movements that way. And and also, if we find destroyed drones that have upgrades, we can use his 3 slots to store them. That's my reasoning for doing that. Oh, the Sonic. Do we even take the Sonic? Apparently the Sonic, I've been told, I've never actually tested this, but apparently the Sonic will help you get through slime-filled rooms by sort of, I guess, parting the Red Sea of slime in front of you as you move through it. Beyond that, I'm not sure it does a damn thing, really, but Noah seems like he would be the one most at risk, being the generator drone. And wow, we have an extra gather. Hooray. Okay. Well, this is where we're starting. Oh, we did, however, find the Eidolon system, which is our ticket out of here. So even if we don't find any more jump fuel, we can still make a run for the exit. Okay, and this is 3. This is 4. Yeah, this is another deeply dangerous one. How about Kexel? That's 3 and 363. That's 386. That's 410. That's 419. Okay. So there's no safe systems. So I think heading for the exit and grabbing as much as we can might be the most sensible way to approach this. Okay, and god damn it. Because of where we started, well, we could jump to the store after we get done with the aggressor, and then go to the shop, and then go to the Ravana. Okay, I think maybe that's what we'll do in the next part, but I'm not sure how long this one is run, but it feels like it's run a fairly long way. So we're just going to call it now, and yeah, my score is going to be well below the starting score, but that's all right for now because we picked up a 4th drone, and that's a good thing. Yep, and we dropped from 3292 to 2422. Hmm. Well, we lost 900, so that accounts for part of. Oh, and I spent a jump fuel and did some other stuff, so that's why we lost the extra 70 on top of the 900 for drone hit points. Anyway, yeah, this has been episode 1. There'll be at least one more of these, though I think this is probably going to be a short run, all things considered, because it's just too nasty. And but yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for episode 2, which will probably happen in the next day or two. And yeah, yeah, that's all. See you next time. Bye.